from the Northern Flower Garden, and I'm here today to talk about flowers that you might consider for your wedding flowers. And the first one we've got up is a chrysanthemum, and some people might consider chrysanthemums as a little bit old-fashioned, maybe not their number one choice. However, I'll show you how we can use this one, and it can actually look really quite nice. So here we have, this is how we would receive our chrysanthemums from the flower market in this cellophane. So what we would do is we would just break the cellophane. This is when we get them to our workshop, and we will condition them. So often chrysanthemums are stored in boxes and they're not actually in water. That's okay, because chrysanthemums are really hardy, so they can live like that for a little while. But when we do, and it's the best way to transport them because it keeps them all nice and protected and safe. But when we do receive them, we therefore then need to give them a really good drink, a really good condition, so we can get them nice and boost and they're looking glorious for your wedding day. So we'll call that conditioning. And how we would condition a chrysanthemum, this is actually a spray chrysanthemum. So when we say spray chrysanthemum, it has multiple heads, as opposed to a chrysanthemum bloom, which would just have one larger head. So this is a spray chrysanthemum, and this variety is called Prosecco. So when we get our Prosecco back, what we do is we do a conditioning process, which first of all starts with removing the lower foliage. Now chrysanthemums have a lot of foliage, and what we don't want is the foliage sitting near the water line when it's stored in the bucket drinking. So we like a nice clean stem, and we will go through each and every chrysanthemum doing this. We would then cut our stems. Because it's been out of water for a while, you'll find that these are really quite calloused and dried. So I would cut a good couple of inches up to find some really nice fresh stem, and we would then plunge that straight into water and it would have its first drink. In that water we would put flower food, and the flower food would contain sugar, which feeds the flower, which brings them all out nice and, you know, vital. And then it also has an antibacterial agent in it, which will keep the water clean, stop any bacteria entering the stem and, you know, decaying the plant to the flower too soon. So that's how we would then store it, and then they would all be held together in buckets, all conditioned the same, and we would then look after them, keep an eye on them, make sure that they're all at the right temperature until we're ready to design with them. And that way, when it's time for them to be delivered to our wedding venues, they're looking the best that they possibly can be. So yeah, a spray chrysanthemum, Prosecco. So you get lots of different types of chrysanthemums. Some are like little balls. This one's like a kind of a daisy type of flower, which is lovely. It's got a nice green centre, and I like that because that colour goes so well with many other colours. It's really quite versatile. You've got the little green centre and like a creamy buttery colour petal. You can cut them down, so you take the laterals off so that you're just left with 3 or 4, and then that can be held in a bouquet. So you've got like the daisy flower in the bouquet. These are brilliant in table arrangements. So again, they're a good little filler. There's quite a size head there, and they can be dotted around. It just gives that a lovely garden style, if you like, nice and relaxed, which is really trending at the moment with weddings, especially summer weddings. I think this is a really popular choice. Some would consider it old-fashioned, but I would probably say reconsider, have a think. I reckon this could look really good. There we have it, Chrysanthemum Prosecco. Thank you very much for listening. If you like any of what we're putting out, please subscribe. and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.